Hi, happy Monday to you guys. So I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Even yesterday was a little bit on the stormy side, as we know, but it's still raining. So yeah, but I hope you still enjoyed somewhat your weekend. So thank you for all the nice comments under the video. So I highly appreciate that. And also thank you for all the prayers for my husband, and please keep them going. Thank you. So, but I hope you have all a good start into the week, and even it's really crappy out there. Like I said, we have a lot of rain, but well, we cannot change the weather, right? So that's how that goes. Okay, guys, so I worked last week with 5 card decks, and matter of fact, I have to do that today too, but they came up actually with the major other cards, which are the fairies, which I use from tomorrow on. So from the 17th, I hope you have all your taxes done, everything is in order. So tomorrow, last day, so well, just a reminder note, and and it's from tomorrow Tuesday to next Monday. So maybe that helps you go nicely through your week, as also to the beginning of next week. And so we have, first of all, what they came out with, and they tossed it really on me because I came into the room and I said to the angels when I walked up, so what do you want me to use? And bam, they gave me the fairy tarot cards, which is very appropriate, absolutely, with this weather and with all the crappy things which are going on in the world. So, and then of course we have our crystal angel cards. And yeah, I wanted to say the deck actually fell completely out of the shelf on my chair here, and I got almost a heart attack because I was talking to them, and bam, here's the card deck. Then they came up with the crystal cards. We have also the goddess guidance card from Doreen. We too, the crystal cards are, by the way, also from her. And then the wisdom of the house of night, so that is from Colette, Baron Reid, I'm sorry, dear Lord. And we have also a card for that week from that's the Gaia cards from Toni, Carmine, Salerno. So this is the card deck, and so we start out with this one. So I shuffle them in front of you, but I prayed before over them. So let's see what our fairies and angels have to say. So here is only one, so that is for tomorrow Tuesday. Oh, dear Lord, dear Lord. Well, they're a little bit jumpy today. I think there's a lot to say. So actually, I have 2 cards now for Wednesday, and I keep them that way. So let's keep them coming. Whoa. They're really jumpy today. It's anyhow the wonderful movement from Mercury to leave, and I love that, to be honest. And it is about time, because it was very long that we had Mercury, but now actually from tomorrow on we have Saturn in retrograde, which is actually a wonderful thing. So I have the next one for Thursday. Yeah, Saturn is an interesting planet. It's very positive. So, oh, these are even 2 cards. So I have again 2 cards. So that's Tuesday, Wednesday, 30. For Friday, we have 2. Friday. Keep going, right? Yeah, to come back to Saturn. Saturn is really a good planet, but for some of the zodiacs, could be a little bit challenging. So here's the next one. Saturday. Okay. Saturday, Sunday. And here's the Monday card. Here we go. So I have my cards, and they still want to come. Unbelievable. So let me see if I'm correct here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Absolutely. Thank you, fairies. Then we need one of our crystal angel cards. So I'm going back in a minute to Saturn. I think I better focus here on the cards. They toss me off otherwise. There we go. So that's the crystal card for the week. We need our goddess card for the week. So don't mind these noises. These are my doggos. They are always coming in and visit. Good babies. Love them. Still. Oh, here it comes. Here we go. So that was our goddess card. Then we need the Gaia card. Speaking of the earth, right? I love those cards. I really have to say that. Oh, bam. They fell all. Okay, let me do this again here. Okay, Mother Earth, let us know. Give us your message for the week. What do we all have to expect? There we go. Here's Mother Earth card. Or Gaia, as we call her. And then we have the wisdom of the House of Night. Here we go. Wow, that's a little bit too much. Okay, let's do this again. Please, angels. Stubborn. That's how that goes. Sometimes you have to wait a moment because I'm dealing with the energies. So that's different than a one-on-one reading. So here it comes. Here we go. So that is all our cards. Yeah, let me go back to Saturn. Saturn is for some of the zodiacs actually a little bit like Mercury, but not so bad. So Saturn is in general a very good planet. But due to the fact that we have other planets going also in retrograde, that has sometimes an effect on some of the zodiac signs, mostly actually the water signs and the air. So the fire signs like Leo and Aries and so on, they are really more under a good umbrella. And we will see how everything goes here with those cards. But in general, only that you know, Saturn is still for everybody a good planet, but in retrograde it's a little bit tricky because it could be go in the very, very good way where it's like, yeah. So we will see how everything goes, right? But keep in mind, if you feel a little bit off or something is not right with you, this time it's not Mercury, but we are not under this umbrella. We are in the shadows, but that's good. There's nothing bad because you can really tell where everybody is settling a little bit down, and I guess that's very needed. It was a stressful week with many, many people, or for many, many people. So therefore, head up, Mercury is gone, okay? So for tomorrow, speaking of the 17th, the fairies are giving us the 3 of Autumn. That is a cute fairy. I like the hat. It's so cute, like a gnome, right? And it says, follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. That is a wonderful card. So actually this is telling you for tomorrow, do what you love to do, what you can do best. That's not only in the office world, that's also when you have a business, or also when you are at home, you know. So I think that is really a good umbrella for tomorrow. And it says also be the best at what you do. Yes, if you are a secretary or you're working in the office, you know, give your best. And that's what we actually all have to do every single day, not only tomorrow. And that's also for me and for everybody in this world. And so we have to try to shine and be good to other people, and it's also being compensated for your talents. And speaking of creative talents, so my quilters out there, my painting people, go for it. There is obviously many things what you can do, and it's for the joy for other people, because when you create something, you think, I make this for myself, I never would sell that. Guess what? Some people maybe would like to have it because they enjoy the work or they like how it's made. How's that? So keep this for tomorrow in mind. Or if you have a good idea in the office, maybe to change something, to reorganize something, go for it. Tomorrow is this wonderful day. So absolutely cool. I like that. So, and then let us see what we have for Wednesday. So we have 2 cards, remember? They fell out and I use them both. So I don't know them. I turn them around. 8 of Spring. Yeah, right. We wish for that, right? Well, it's coming sooner or later. So here are the beautiful flowers, and fairies, as you know, they love the flowers very much. And this card is saying stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Oh yes, I know that feeling right now. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Interesting. So, that fairy here, as much she is relaxed, but it's also obviously a little bit stress on Wednesday. So where we maybe don't know what we want to do with ourselves, means also maybe a career change is knocking on the door. Maybe you would like to change your work area. And actually for many zodiac signs, this is right now going, that you want to have a fresh start, or you want to start something brand new. So that is the week to do it, and that many things are happening at once. Yes, that was for me last week actually, and it's still going on. It is very stressful right now, but that's more mental stress. And but we are all good, most of us, in successful multitasking. That's what I have to do, and I'm assuming you too. When you have a family, you go left, right, you have to do this, you have to do this. The list is long, but there is many events or changes, and they come out of the blue. Keep going with it, flow with it, because fairies are also, they are really into it. They're going with the flow. That's all what it is. They are listening to the trees, they are listening to the flowers, they go with that, what's in the surroundings. And we have to do that too. And if you don't know how to do it, then we have to learn it. We all do. We have to go with the flow right now. Like I said, we have the weirdest combinations in the universe going on, the planetary ones. So try to stick with the flow. Don't go against the flow. Clearly said here too, because it's sudden changes, sudden events. That is nothing negative. It's only to keep in mind, could go both ways, because from tomorrow on, as I said, we are in Saturn retrograde. So, but needless to say, Saturn, keep it in mind, it's a super lucky planet. So it's cool. But that means not that there are not changes knocking on the door, and that could go very quickly. So maybe you applied already for a job, or you want to change something in your house. Well, that could go, or where you thought, oh, I cannot afford this, and then from one minute to another one, yes, you can do it. So it's good, it's positive, absolutely. So in the second card for Wednesday is the Prince of Winter. Look at this, that's so cute, the fairy and the ice bear, right? So that is really cool, but I think we have enough from ice and rain, and for now, at least for a while. And it says determined, focused, impulsive, intellectual. Well, that's what some of us are, right? And it says seek out an intellectual solution to your problem. The need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. Well, that's weird, because we had this on this other card, on the 8 of Spring for Wednesday, sudden events or changes. And this is here, sudden or unexpected changes. So something is brewing on Wednesday. And this is 2 different cards. I'm sorry, my voice. So that's here the Prince of Winter, and then we have the Spring card. So that's completely 2 different worlds from the fairies, because the fairies prefer, of course, the spring, but it's all about sudden or unexpected changes. But that means, as I said before, nothing negative. Don't know what's going on with me today. So, but you know, you may need a solution. Maybe something is going on. Maybe you're waiting for something, and you have to act quickly and decisively. Good. I'm so sorry. I need water. Don't know what this is here all about. There you go. But it's definitely whatever the problem is, or if you have a problem right now, and before you jump into conclusions, do it slowly. Step back, detach, sit down, and see how the things are going with you. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I don't know what that is with my voice. So, the need to act quickly and decisively, sudden or unexpected changes. But I love that card because it's movement. As you can tell, you know, the bear is jumping, the fairy is busy. So there is a lot of movement going on. I'm sorry, I cannot stop this video, and I have that with my throat going. But it's, you know, maybe sometimes we have to sit back and we have to step back and saying to ourselves, well, I have this vision, I want to do this and that, and can I do that? Is this my solution for my problem? Or do I have to step back and look again on it? So be careful with all your decision what you made. Even retrograde is over, Mercury, but I really would look at the situation from a couple angles. So because that is here the same, that is winter, and that here is, oops, where's my card? Spring. And when you have two components like this, it's like warm and cold. Make sense? So maybe you have this feeling inside where you feeling hot and cold about it, and instead of going into conclusions, detach, step back, and really think about it. Do I want this new job? Is this really necessary? Maybe it's because I have to step out of my comfort zone. That's why maybe I see things in a negative way. So try not to do that. Try to really to sit back, look on both angles, questioning yourself, and with that you get your solution. Very important. But what is flowing me really that we have two same things, sudden or unexpected changes. So something is brewing on Wednesday, but obviously it's very good. So we have to keep this in mind, right? So here comes Thursday. So now my throat goes better. And this is the Ace of Spring. Now look at these trees, and I think it's interesting that well, we have here spring cards now, so that's cool. And this is the Ace of Spring, and this fairy is all happy because everything starts blooming. So, and then here it's time to take action. Whoa, they have it with us today, huh? Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So something is going on with career, to change the career, you know, look at it. But like I said, if you don't feel 100% sure about it, detach yourself, sit back at in neutral, like in the car, you know, in neutral, and try really hard to think about it and go with all the questions. Is this for me? Is this not for me? But this is also a good card because everything is about changes anyhow this year. It's starting new, starting fresh, doing something totally different. Maybe there's things completely out of your art where you would say, I never thought I can do that, or I never thought I could handle this. Yes, we can. This year is so special, and it's always, you know, when the universe is taking 50%, then it's only on us to take 50%. So we have not to flip out or being completely stressed. But, you know, I mean, there's other situation, of course, where you are stressing, as I do with my husband right now, with all the issues what he has. And yeah, even coming out of the medical, still I know no, there's many things and this and that, and then I'm like, whoa, we are going overboard. Step back. I'm calling on Metatron and I'm talking to him, and I say, hey, listen, I think I see this in the wrong way. I have to detach. I have to think about other things, and that is working actually pretty well. Yes, I'm still stressed, but maybe you are in the same boat or something else is going on. You know, want a new car and the sale is not working or whatever. have trust in the universe. The universe will help you. It's a different beast of energy what we have, and it's not a beast in this way. It's wonderful because the universe is helping so much, and this year is really totally different than 2017, but there's still from 2017 sometimes a little bit shadows hanging over it because we cannot let go. We don't want to change things because it's the comfort zone. Oh, I have to step out of it. No, I don't want that. So there is many people, they stuck still in 3 density instead of moving into the 5th density. So I think when you are still in the 3rd one, you are holding yourself very much back, and you could lose, you know, the track, or to go further with your life, maybe getting promotions. You are blocking yourself. Try to go with the flow and try to let go of the past, because the past is gone. It's done. Nothing will change it. So therefore, try to be in the now and in the future. Makes sense? Because this is actually what angels and fairies are here saying, you know, and you have an amazing career opportunity, and something is up with that on Wednesday as also on Thursday. But hey, cool, right? So now we have Friday, and here it's my 2 cards again. So I picked the first one. It's the Dreamer. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? I like that card. It's very nice, and it says, embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Here we have it again. Trust yourself. So that is really all about switching career or doing something brand new. Very interesting. And it says, will even embrace your true purpose. Maybe you are right now, example-wise, an administrator. And now comes, oh, you can be a nurse. I mean, it's only an example. And now you want to do that, and you have to go to school, and you feel that is my purpose. Go for it. Whatever it's inside you. Guys, life is short. When you have the feeling, I'm sitting in the wrong office, I'm doing the wrong job, it will never get better for you, okay? Because you are not in your element. You have not your purpose. So if you know or you feel my purpose is more to be a nurse and to help others, then change it. Do something about it instead of suffering in a job which you don't like. Make sense? And therefore, you know, there's so many new things coming, and they keep going with that. As also, trust yourself. Yes, when you change something, you start a school, or you feel, hey, I can go further with this. This comes from the heart and from the soul. Listen to it. As also to your intuition, which is sitting in your belly. Listen to it. Whatever you feel, it's good for you. That is where your purpose is setting in. Make sense? I love this card. That is cool. So then let's see what the second card for this is. Again, Winter. So that is the Dreamer, and here's the King of Winter. And that is saying knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Well, the King looks a little bit on the cold side, yep. And it says, get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So that means maybe that fits to the other card. You know, maybe you want this new job and you want to change a career. Talk to somebody from this office, maybe a doctor, a professor. Like I said, it's only examples. And or you want to go into a different department in this profession where you are right now, want to do and deal with somebody else. And you can, because there is somebody professional which will give you the right advice. Even when you have this advice, remember, take it, go home, sit again and think again if you like it or not. That is not, you know, second guessing. That is, okay, I got this advice. What is my intuition saying? What is my belly telling me? And then also public speaking. Maybe you have to do something with public speaking and you don't want to do it, or you get anxieties and stuff like that. And where we have to say to ourselves, hey, others can learn from that. That is cool when I'm trying, or when I start talking about it. So let us see what people want from me, what they have to say, if they like what I do, and I keep going with it, you know, like when you introduce a book or whatever it is. So keep going with it. Keep on swimming, as my daughter says. And there's also unemotional relationships. So that means that maybe somebody cannot deal with life or in the situation where the person is in, where, you know, where you maybe think the person is not giving you much back. It's unemotional, it's cold. Then step out of it. That makes no sense. Don't hold, you know, tight on something which is not working for you. That is wasting your time. Don't waste your time and your life. Okay? Oh, it's interesting what we have for cards. But I love them all, absolutely. So we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we are on Saturday now, and that is the 8th of autumn. And look at the fairies. That's an older fairy, which is, you know, talking to this little fairy. I love these pictures. They're so cute and adorable. And it says, do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Well, that is good. So in plain and easy words, that means before you know, when you are not sure about something, then do more research. Maybe about the company where you want to go, or if you paint, maybe the paint is not what you're looking for. So read a little bit about it. And then the education part here in the form of seminars. So maybe your boss is coming to you and saying, hey, we see what you can do, but you could do better if you would go to a seminar or whatever. Then go for it. If you have the time and it's, you know, a time when you are in the office, go for it, because that helps you to move on the ladder. So that is really cool. And when it comes to excellent craftsmanship, so that means you're creating something like art, whatever it is, or crocheting, you know, the spiel. And then it's a long-term project. It's wonderful. Maybe somebody is approaching you, like my friend Diane, which is doing beautiful quilts. So and I was always hoping she can get somewhere with it, you know, that people understand how beautiful the artwork is, what she does. And it's amazing to me, and I love my quilt, what she made for me. So I hope she maybe has a little store soon, or she can do something with it, because it's outstanding what this woman can create. So, and so is my friend Alex with her pictures, and I will get her in here with her projects, but we have really a time issue when she's free, I'm working, or the other way around. So, but I promise you guys, I will get her on as quick as I can. And the same is also for my other friend Mary, which is doing beautiful gemstone jewelry, and she's doing right now things which it's really amazing when you see the artwork what she does. And so it's an art to make jewelry, at least in my opinion, and it's all gemstones, and they're really, really powerful. So really cool. But we come to that when it's time to have her here. But this is really a card where you have to think about it, about long-term things. So if you create jewelry like my friend, or you paint or whatever, quilting, that is something where there is a wonderful outcome with it. So think about it where you want to go with it, you know. So that's really cool. So, and then we have Sunday. That's, oh, we have another spring card. Oh, look at this, like a butterfly. I can wait to have this a little bit warm out there, but that is really nice. So it's all my colors. Actually, I call that the Archangel Michael colors. So, and it says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Here it is again. So have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Well, that speaks actually for himself, but to say here, hey, for your next step, keep an eye on it for long term, and have patience. I know that many people right now have no patience whatsoever. So I see this also in the stores, you know, when you have to stay on the register and it's not going quick enough. Oh my God, people are flipping out because it's not quick quick enough, and there's no patience. There's really nothing. And sometimes you can see this when people sit together and they go out and you think they would have a conversation. It goes da, 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 and there is not even for the other person the chance to step in and to say something, because there's no patience for the other person. They want to get it out of their system and they don't want to hear what you have to say. So in this case, when this is happening to me, I'm like, whoa. I step back and I'm listening. It's like, uh-huh. And then I say, are you done now? Because then maybe there will be a real conversation and it gets you somewhere. So try to have patience with whoever is in your surroundings, even with the doggos or with the cats and with all our animals, because they're still nervous. And I have really to say that I have this weirdo feeling that we have in July something going. That could be worldwide or political, I don't know. But my belly is cringing when I think about July. So, and I heard actually from a couple other friends of mine, which are psychics, they said too, what? You were saying July? Hello? We had the same feeling. But what that is, I don't know. I hope not it's a war or something bad. So it's only for me July something where we may have to keep an eye on it. But also, meanwhile, you satisfy yourself, you are doing well, and you did a job well done. And I think that's an outstanding card. And I mean, for a weekend card, come on, it's cool, isn't it? Maybe you do a yard project. If the weather would be nicer. Can you hear me? So, no, really, I don't have any influence on that. So, in here, the last card, which is for next Monday, is the moon. Oh, yeah, Mondays we want to sleep in because we are exhausted from the weekend, right? So, the moon, you see the fairy with the long, beautiful hair, and she's playing to the moon. You know, it's like a guitar or whatever she has in her hand. So, that's beautiful. And when we have the moon, we have soon the full moon coming up. And then it's like powerful, intuitive, oh God, epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Well, that's very clear too. So if you have an intuition and then follow it up, whatever that is, you know, whatever your gut is telling you, follow with it. It's really good. And let go of the fear and the worries. That is not easy. I'm aware of that, because many people said to me, you and you're letting go. Well, it's not me. It's the message from them. And then the other part on it is, if you have continuously worries and fears, it makes you sick. It makes you, you know, into an anxiety, or you feel not good and you get nervous, and there is no reason for it. A worry is something which is negative. A fear is negative. So you may have fears about spiders or flies or bugs or whatever it is. Hey, me too. But the thing is, sometimes I look at them and I'm like, okay, would you please leave this house here, because you don't belong here, and if you stay here, then maybe you're getting killed. So I would suggest you leave the house. Believe it or not, it works. And sometimes, well, I have stink bugs. They don't want to leave this house. So, but we don't kill them. My husband is taking care of that. And I mean, meanwhile, I can do it too, because I thought, oh my God, I have to overcome this fear, and I did. So now I can put them, you know, in a piece of paper or whatever, and I get them back outside. I don't kill them, absolutely not. Besides that, they stink. That's why the name stink bug. But no, but if we overcome fear, that makes us free. And I think if you really think about it, where your fears are, and you know, when you talk about it, maybe you have a trusted person, talk about your fears. Don't send them out, but talk to somebody which can help you with your fear before it goes in anxieties, before you may have depression. It's not necessary. We can let go of this. We can talk. And when we start talking about our fears, where you can say, wow, feels already different, feels better. Talk about your situations. Like I said, get an advice, but think about it if you really want to take it on. Okay, but this is actually a cool card, and that for a Monday, well, we keep going with that, right? So then let us see what our crystal card has to say. And this is the Tanzanite. Beautiful. So that's for the whole week. And this is ready to love again. So actually this card is saying you've healed from the past enough to open your heart to a new love. So that is cool, because I know there is a couple people which got divorced and separated, and well, try maybe to start a new life and think what you deserve, you know, and what is not serving you, let it go. But this card is saying ready to love again, and that is a beautiful card. So I love that. That's for the whole week. Cool. So, and then the goddess card is Ixchel, and she is a medicine woman, and this is actually from the Mayas. And you can see that on the decoration of the head. It's a beautiful woman. And this is a medicine woman. And it says, you are a channel for divine healing power. Cool. That is how I feel, that I'm a channel, you know, to heal others. Absolutely. And that can be done, you know, to heal others, not only with working on them, or like we have massage therapists out there. We have, you know, people which doing hair and stuff like that. They are also healers, because they talk. When you go into a hair salon, there's always a lot talk, also a lot gossip. Yes, I know that. I got told that too. But the thing on it is, you know, that sometimes it's cool when we can talk to each other and we can heal with nice and kind words. And I love that card. It's beautiful, right? So, and that's for the whole week. So there's a lot healing and love going on. So that's cool. And Mother Earth. Oh my God, look at this. That's the dove from above. And the message, that isn't messenger. A dove always is. Oh God, that is a beautiful card for this week. And it says, the message, positive news, positive outcome. Hey, cool. Isn't that nice? So you will see this week, you know, that there is many good things going on. Positive news, positive outcome. We have here so much cool things going on. Amazing career opportunities. Then also, where was that card here where we had this sudden changes and unexpected changes. So that's all for the good. I mean, Mother Earth cannot be most clear with it. That comes from above. It is the dove, which you know who that is, and so it's represented in that way, and the light. So that is absolutely a positive week. Oh man, I like this, guys. That is really cool. We have a good week in front of us. As the cards here are coming, absolutely. And this is the number 28. So 8 and 2 is 10 in the numerology, is a 1, and that is a master number. That is such a positive card. I love that. Really cool. So, and then we have from the wisdom of the House of Night, the conclusion, which is also positive. It's actually fitting here to the message from above, because this is a new chapter, this is a new book, something new is starting for many people this week. Congratulations, whatever it is, it will be wonderful for you. So that was a really wonderful, positive reading. I love that, and I hope you too. So with that said, my next video, which I will do now, is actually my mid-months. So the mid-months reading, and so I hope I see you then. I will create this right now when I post this. So like I said, I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed and enjoyable week. Have a positive mind, even there is sudden changes going on. Be positive, go with the flow, let the old crap go, and stay in a very positive mind frame. But well, guys, have a good week. Namaste. See you next week. Bye.